Welcome to the EDH Lounge. We have a special lounge this week. It is Two-Headed Giants. We have Team USA versus Team Canada. Commander Replay and myself will be representing United States. Cardboard Confrontation and Muddstah will be representing Canada. My name is Jolt, and I will be spinning a beautiful web with the Ishkanah today. PJ, what are you rocking out today?
I've got Azor the Lawbringer, and this is hardcore blue-white control.
Yeah. And let it be known that PJ and I are both from Texas, so we have a lot of pressure on our shoulders we're representing the entire United States and from Texas, so.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we make him proud. Eli, what are you rolling out?
Today I'm playing Ephara, God of Polis, and Polis means city-state, and hopefully my teammate and I will be taking Team USA for a night on the town and painting it red with their blood.
All right, I'll take that.
Good graphic.
Yeah, a little graphic, but yeah, I like it. Setting the tone. Muddstah, what are you rolling out?
I am playing Brion Stewarm, the commander who inspires me the most when I think of Olympians, because everyone knows that Canada and shot put are pretty much synonymous. Not hockey, shot put in the Olympics.
Exactly.
So I'm playing the color I like the least in EDH, so we'll see how that goes.
See if red white treats you right. That would be fun though if they did the Olympics and they had a goat throwing. Well, actually, no, I like goats. I'd hate to see goats get thrown, but
is
anyway.
it a goat? Is he tossing a goat? It looks like a goblin.
I don't. Is it a goblin or a goat?
I think it's a goblin.
It's a goblin.
I can't tell.
Well, in my head,
because it's from Lorwyn, so
yeah,
that's worse. I feel like in your head it's worse than it actually is. Goblins
I've
are evil.
A bad tone. All right. Also, we are recording from each commander's perspective. So if you want to watch from Brion Stadarm, from Azor, either way, be sure and check out our channels. We have links down in the description below. Subscribe to each channel to get some awesome commander content. So let's get this rolling. Best of luck, Team Canada.
It's actually
Good luck, guys.
Brion Stewarm. You mispronounced it.
Stewarm. I like that he's got just soup on his arm. All right.
Exactly.
The F6 button will never work again.
Sensei's top. Man, I like that card, but I never play with it when I record because it just ties up so much time.
Yeah, well, they don't allow it in 1v1 anymore.
Yeah,
so.
they banned it. But I used to run it in there, but it's really hard to deliver commentary and spin the top and take advantage of that.
Yeah, without running out of time.
Yeah. There we go.
Really?
F6.
It's banned in 1v1?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just never noticed because I just never play it.
There we go. We're also we're doing Two-Headed Giant to all the viewers out there, so you can't technically set up a Two-Headed Giant game. So basically, we're just attacking. It's almost like 2 versus 2 in a way. So that's how we're sequencing up, because we might run into a few instances to where there might be some collateral damage across teammates, but for the most part, it's 2 versus 2. I know Andrew was pretty feisty this morning. He said, "Like, hey, I want to be
intentional collateral damage."
Yeah, I pulled him aside. I go, it's 2 versus 2. It's teammate. And he goes, "No, I'm not a teammate. There's only me and team, and that's
Eli,
me."
Eli's going to help me win. That's what's going to happen.
There's a me and team for a reason. That's what Andrew told me in the hallway of the lounge. I remember that. He's really aggressive. I don't know why.
So you're using my corpse as a stepladder?
something like that. Maybe not a corpse. That's a little morbid, but I'm definitely gonna step on you as I go for the victory.
Okay. Let's see.
You may need to borrow a few of your creatures to fling them at places.
Exactly.
Do this.
I'm a cadaver ladder.
Jolt, have you played Ishkanah before?
Yes, I love it. Really fun.
That's a deck I've been meaning to build. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but
she's a lot of fun. It's she definitely leans more towards if you're gonna build like a rock style deck. Like when I first built Ishkanah, like I remember like building like all in Spider Tribal, and it was not good. Like
that's what I want spiders.
Yeah, Ishkanah is really good in like a control shell, like a green, like just basically kind of like green black rock in modern.
Okay.
You just want to go for removal, artifacts, get Delirium online, and then really utilize stuff like Conjurer's Closet to really take advantage of Ishkanah.
Right, just get tokens and stuff.
Yeah, get those tokens going, because I you've got like this brand new Spider Lord. I'm like, yeah, I want to play Spider Tribal, and it's just when you're tapping out for 4 or 5 mana to get down like a 3/4 or 3/5, it just feels really bad.
There's not a lot of good rare spiders. There's a lot of common and uncommon ones.
I was a little upset that they didn't have any red in there because there's a few mediocre red spiders as well that you can't run.
Yeah, like Dragon Lair Spider's pretty decent. And
It's funny though with Ishkanah, it's I get the most comments about people just like, you can't play black cards in that deck. Like that is a mono green commander. And I'm like, and then I have to like I almost have it saved on my laptop somewhere that like you can the black mana is an activation. It's okay. Yeah. But I get a lot of mean comments that are just like, I can't believe you've done this. Like I've offended them. I'm like, I'm sorry. Look at my goodness. I'm glad PJ's on my team.
Yeah, I think PJ has to die.
Oh,
I've got what you call a good hand.
I may defect and go over to Team Canada. I'm a little scared.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna start laying down the law pretty soon. So
yeah. Okay.
Maybe you might want to be on the right side of the law.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm definitely sticking on this side. Let's see what helps us.
PJ's had the fast mana every game.
Yeah, I feel kind of. I'm getting out in the mana dork.
A likely story.
And
but I'm the guy that's screaming no as soon as that Vandal Blast comes down.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty gnarly.
Except we can't play it when you cast Azor, and we're just screwed.
Yeah, historically, I'm just that guy that like gets hosed by Vandal Blast.
Yeah, that's always. You've got those hands where you keep them, and then you get it down, and you're like, how to work, and then you see it on the stack overload, and you see that little goblin running away with that smile, and you're like, ugh.
He's like, no.
No, you got me.
All we need is that PJ's luck with Mana Crypt holds true, and basically he will die.
He goes 0 for 10.
I was filming one of my own the other night, and I actually won like 5 or straight 6 flips, which I'm just not that lucky when we do these. So. First one.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Let's see.
Nope.
Yes, in your face.
Oh,
35.
PJ, if you lose focus in this game for 1 minute, man, we got to get those triggers better.
All right. Lay down that thing.
It's a lot of colorless mana.
Yeah. My commander is white, blue. So we even have
super easy to cast.
Yeah. We've got a total of 3 colored mana.
Gotta get to that magic 4. I wish I could. Oh man, I should have thought about running that.
The lantern.
Yeah, that you can give mana to some what is it?
It's tap. Target player gains 1 mana of your
Lantern
choice.
of Insight, I think. Is that the one?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
It's a weird one.
You could mana burn people with it before.
Oh lord.
Lantern of Insight is the lantern control one. Oh, I can see. It's got that green art on it.
Spectral Searchlight. That's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Going to concentrate.
Yep, there it is. I can see. Yeah, it's got that
lands.
weird little glow cannon on it. Ooh, I love the art on that. Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yep, got a whole lot of colorless mana I can't do anything with.
Good. It's karma.
Good. Okay. Decisions.
Conceding from this game is a decision, just in case you're wondering.
You're factually correct on that. Let's go demonic. Let's get that going.
There's a tutor.
Goodness.
Let's see if that's gonna get. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna get a counterspell rip over there. You know what? Yes, I like that a lot.
So I've got a sub theme of Sphinxes going on in this deck.
Oh,
I approve.
Nice.
Nice. Life from the Loam.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's an okay card. It's not going to help us get Delirium online anytime soon at all.
No. Man, I've seen some crazy stuff with Life from the Loam just over the years.
Eli, do you like your hand?
Are you gonna wheel?
I can.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
All right.
I would suggest not doing that.
Yeah, it'll enable your Delirium, I think, a little too easily.
Not that it matters. I don't have a good hand, so that would be really nice if you did.
I feel like you're using reverse psychology right now.
Or am I?
Oh goodness, we're getting some Inception up in here. The levels.
Or am I anticipating that?
Goodness, or maybe I didn't even have Reforged Soul. Maybe it was in Treat the Angels. Boom.
That one doesn't wheel.
Yeah, but it's a miracle. So I had the trigger.
It's a miracle. Did you guys play Standard during Avacyn Restored?
Oh yes.
Nope.
I was playing through Dark Ascension, and then I kind of stopped when Avacyn Restored came out. I heard the miracle mechanic is pretty crazy.
It wasn't that bad. I played Black Blue Zombies for most of the Innistrad block, and then jumped afterwards.
I played. What was Ravnica? Return to Ravnica after or before the Avacyn block?
It was right after. It was the block immediately after.
Okay.
It was after Innistrad, and it was the block immediately after.
Yeah, because I got in during Return to Ravnica, and I played Standard, but it was like $20 green black scavenger deck.
Gotcha.
That was it, and then I quit. My card store closed, and then that forced me into Magic Online. So here we are.
No choice.
No choice. But thankfully it did, because look at us. We're recording the lounge now, so
Yeah.
I hate that.
See, Eli, you could have cast that in response and then drew what you would have gotten. Value.
True.
That seems really good. I like that play.
Yeah.
Oh God, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Let's see.
PJ rocking the black white border concentrate.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I love that guy's face. Does anybody know who that is?
No.
No.
Got some weird things
weird.
going on around there.
And if you maximize the card, it's Glenn and Arnie actually drew that. Like, it's two artists on there.
Yeah, there's several artists. There's actually some brothers too.
Okay.
That co-do a lot of cards.
I like to imagine them like, you know how like you put your arm behind your back, and you like wear the same T-shirt. So I imagine they're both just like, one has the right hand, one has the left hand as they're painting this.
That's
picture.
how it works.
That's the Wizards like. That's the only way you get double credit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good. Good.
Ooh.
Good.
We're down to one mana now. One colored man.
All right, I gotta change what's on top of my library. Wait. No, I think we're good. I think I put the right one on top.
That's pretty good.
At least it wasn't a Vandal Blast.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 3.
Let's see. Come on, PJ. Let's see that training.
Come on.
Team
He's gonna
USA
take it.
training.
He's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Flip.
All that
I
hard
need a
work. That hard work paid
Drug
off.
test. He's got performance enhancing drugs in his system. I don't believe this.
It seems more like a Boros thing.
Yeah, that would.
What do you imply?
That would be.
Nothing.
Brian works out a lot.
I know. I imagine his right arm is way bigger than his left.
It's true.
Don't worry about that.
Man, that would have been funny. I almost played a deck very similar to this.
It's just a 6 mana 4/4 that has no added effects. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just let it go. It's all good. It's all good.
It's good. It's the same thing as a 1/1 goblin. Just put it out of your mind.
It's practically a Mind Fanatic.
But yeah, Life from the Loam. Going back to Life from the Loam talk. Ooh, I love that card, dude.
It's so good.
I wish so bad that Magic Online kept track of like little like interactions. Like, actually, let me do my turn and I'll explain what I mean. Oh, that's beautiful Delirium right there. We can do this.
Spider time? Ooh, up next
That's
time.
a goodie.
Yeah. That was my main thing, is like I was trying to talk you out of that wheel because I wanted to get some card draw going. That was it.
So it was reverse psychology.
It was.
You tricky man.
That was it. I just wanted Ob Nixilis. I want to get some card draw going. But yeah, I wish Magic Online would keep track of like little interactions, like how many times I've dredged Life from the Loam, or how many times I've like that. I would love that, because like I never get tired of dredging Life from the Loam. It's just such a good card.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a legacy tournament in our store yesterday with
Oh, nice.
42 people, and I posted a bunch
Wow.
of pictures on the Discord, and we were like trying to figure out the over under and like the number of brainstorms being cast. I like figured it had to be at least 200.
Nice.
Wow.
That's it's cool seeing you have a good thriving legacy scene like that. That's always good.
Yeah, there's a lot of legacy players here. Speaking of Life in the Loam, there's at least 4 people on lands yesterday, so I was like watching that. I love that deck so much.
You know, I was worried something like that might happen. Immediately after I did it, I'm like, you know what? He's probably playing Threatened Tribal, and
There are a few. There are a few.
Oh no!
This
Oh,
could
the
go
humanity. So I would actually, Andrew.
That's kind of gross.
I was reading an article about next level plays that you can make in Magic, and I would actually suggest hitting Eli. I'm swinging at Eli.
He's already suggested that.
I like that. I like that play. But we're gonna do something a little different.
You could have swung an Omnixilus. That'd have been nice. Oh my god!
well, at least I got it back, so you'll have to use another one to kill it.
Oh, don't worry about Obnixilus. It's going next turn.
Oh, okay, we're good then.
Oh man!
As is that Ageless.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Goodness.
Me and PJ are just kind of gripping our hand really tight.
Yeah, they got the removal going.
I think there's 2 of us on blue-white control.
Yeah.
There's no removal in this deck at all.
Sure.
Oh.
We got Brion WrestleMania activation going. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Coming
it
for
seems
you,
pretty
brother.
good with the bracers.
Brion's running into the ring, sliding in. Yeah, I love Brion is such a good commander.
It's Brian. My goodness. Gosh.
Brian.
His name's Brian.
Brian Stewarm.
Brian Stewarm. Get it right.
Stu.
Gosh.
Stewarm. Let's see.
People are gonna be all over you in the comments. They're gonna be like, "No, dude, it's Brian. It's Brian Stewarm."
Let's see.
The second T is silent.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll see if Eli was it's got the truth to back it up or not. See if we take care of Nixilis.
Oh, yeah.
I have faith in my teammate.
Yeah, I was like, it's just funny when like I looked over at PJ's board state and I was like, "There's no way we can lose," and then we get one carry Zev's expertise, and I'm like, "Oh my god, the whole thing's crumbling down."
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
expertise.
I'm like, I should have did something else this turn.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? I'm questioning my life decisions, like, and it was all just from carry Zev.
because if I had more colored mana, I could have protected that. I could have protected against that play, but
But see, that's
I
what makes
really want to strip mine one of your colored mana sources. Like,
Oh, okay.
very, very desperately, but I feel like that'd be a little too mean.
oh hey, there is a strip mine there. That's a thing.
Yeah, there's the
Okay.
boogeyman over there. Council's
Okay,
judgment.
so
All right, yeah, that's
Andrew,
a
you
card.
need to vote for Obnixilus.
Okie
Make sure we
dokie.
get it off. I love this card. Card is fantastic.
Who you doing?
Obnixilus.
That's rude.
All right, yeah, I'll vote for that. I love Council's judgment in multiplayer. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's especially when you got 2 versus 2, because then we're both like, all right, we're both voting on the same thing.
Eli, if you die, I think
Exile
just fly
everything.
down.
I'm playing Exile Tribal.
Nice.
Oh, Carry Zev. What deck was I playing? I was playing. It might have been actually Carry Zev itself, but I had Carry Zev in there, and then my opponent bounced Carry Zev back to the hand, so I cast Carry Zev expertise, and then I got to cast Carry Zev off the free spell, and so it just felt.
Oh goodness.
yeah,
Yeah.
it just felt good.
Carries the expertise lines are fantastic.
Oh, they're great.
They're probably some of my favorite cards.
Brawl's expertise is. I play that in Yidris, and that is just blowout.
Yeah, value.
you just always shaking your head like this is great. This is great for me, not great for you.
Yeah, I looked at playing Brawl's expertise in this deck, but I cut it at the last second.
In 1v1, it's
Take it.
it's
Take
highly-
it 3. Take it.
Come on, you got it.
Take it.
PJ,
Take it.
PJ, PJ,
Yeah.
yeah.
Drug test. I still adhere.
PJ's competing under the Magic Olympics athletes. He's not allowed to fly under the USA because he's doping.
Free agent.
Yeah,
Isn't everybody doping?
it's pretty much.
Like my drugged up guy beat
It's
up
still,
your
it's
drugged
still,
up guy?
yeah. Let's see some good value down. It
That's
still,
a goodie.
Oh.
It still trips me out
Come on,
that
Colorlands.
an
You
opponent.
should probably target Andrew and I with that.
I'm gonna
ability.
target Jolt, and
That's gross.
Yeah.
So
see.
gross.
It does say an opponent. Gosh. Breaking the game.
You know,
Should I just value pile or should I stick to like?
You can do whatever you want, but just know that ramifications will occur.
oh, you got the Unesh in there,
Yeah, let's do this.
huh?
I'll try to make it a little bit not so one-sided.
Yeah, this is one of the disadvantages of not having two-headed giant.
I think that'll.
Hey, Mana Drain, I thought you hated that card.
yeah, no, there's no worse feeling than playing.
Let's do that like this. Hey, Andrew, you did not blast. You did not use strip mine, so I feel this is a good spread. There's a removal package and a blue package, so I'll do it like that. There we go.
Oh boy, this is tough.
I'm paying homage to Andrew not blasting my opponent's colored source. That was I appreciate that. There you go.
That seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair.
It's probably still going to happen eventually.
I'm gonna go that way.
Hey,
Like
but
end of turn.
I appreciate early game not going for it.
It's going to be your first time casting Unesh, PJ?
Yeah, actually,
He's good when you get him going. That is a value engine and a half.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, it is.
Unesh is that's some good magic. Let's go. Let's get the speeders going. Get that creepy crawling sensation. And
Got the spider.
since she is foiled, we get some good foil tokens. Oh
Ooh,
yes.
yeah.
It's double value.
Spizider. Well,
How many spiders do you get? You get
You get three.
just 3. Okay, it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't change.
No. But it's still pretty good though. They're all 1/2
Yeah, pretty
reachers.
solid.
Like it's not bad.
Just keep that value going.
Keep the lands coming.
Keep them flowing.
There's something like when you have one of those combos like Crucible of Worlds and a fetch or something like that, where you just never miss a land drop
Oh.
throughout the game.
Yeah.
Like
It's nice. It's a good
adds
feeling.
up. It really adds up when you get to like turn 10 of the game.
Oh yeah, it feels great. I love it. That's why I love Life from the Loam. You just never miss a land drop. Like you know, you don't get to see Life from the Loam that much in Modern. Like I have a Sultai Vengevine deck that I run it in there, a few other dredge options, or even like Green Black Rock or like a Landfall style deck. But just being able to just constantly dredge, build your graveyard, build that Tarmogoyf, and just like you said, never not make a land drop. It's just
Yeah.
feels good.
Eli, how's your hand looking?
here's why you want a wheel?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I like the cards, but drawing 4 is nice. I don't think I use
Oh
that.
man. I probably should have got something down besides Ishkanah first. Sorry, PJ.
It's definitely good for us since you have 2 and I have 3 cards in my hand.
Yeah.
I was going to stunt double his whatever, but this is fine.
Okay.
I had Conjurer's Closet in my hand. I should have got that down first.
Oh,
Bummer.
I was
Yeah.
hoping. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, fetch land, Crucible of Worlds, and Azuzi is pretty gross.
Oh,
Playing
yeah.
3 land a turn.
Ooh, the Mauler.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Every
We know
match.
all about the Mauler.
Man.
It is a
Has this thing,
EDH
has this
Lounge
been in every
staple.
game? Yeah, I was
Yep,
going to
it
say,
is.
this has been in every match.
He's a giddy. I've been converted. PJ taught me well.
Yeah. Man, when you get that thing down on turn 3, it is so good.
You just sit back, put your hands behind your head, and be like, I'm good, pass the turn. Let's
Yeah.
Who
go.
wants to take 20?
Who's ready? Got the old colonnade. I love that. Out of all the main lands, I think that's my favorite land.
Yeah,
Celestial
Colonnade's really
Colonnade?
Yes,
Oof,
it just the art looks so good.
It's also super expensive
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
paper now.
And online. It's like 30.
cool. I mean, I love those decks that don't have a win condition other than Celestial Colonnade.
Yeah. Well, 4/4 flying Vigilance Beater is
It's
a
insane.
good creature.
Yeah, just the hardest of blue-white control.
Oh yeah. But it's cool. We got Jace coming. Jace the Boogeyman, he's back. So I'm excited about that. Have any of y'all had an opportunity to play any Jace Modern stuff?
I don't
No.
really play Modern too much, so
What about
no.
it? It's like everybody was worried about Jace being like overpowered. Not, I don't know the full, tiers and everything, how the tournament results are going. But from my gameplay experience, it's not that bad. Actually, I'm kind of glad he's unbanned.
Bloodbraid Elves seems more impactful than
Yeah.
Jace is, but that's also speaking from a very limited perspective on playing Modern, which is like Splinter Twin and Storm. So
Yeah. What I've heard people say, and this seems accurate to me, is that Jace will push all of the decks slower than Jace out of the format.
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
It still feels weird having it in there. It just feels like he was such like a boogeyman for so long that he was banned that you just couldn't play with him. But I enjoy it because like I like playing Sultai decks, and that gives. I mean, it just gives blue an alternative win condition. Like
Yeah.
you just have those games where you're slamming down Jace. The thought of slamming down Jace on turn 4 against a bunch of like Goblin guys, you're like, oh, sounds terrible. But then the games where it is long game and you've traded a bunch of resources, it is nice to have something that's going to allow you to. It doesn't win you the game, but it makes it a lot easier to help you close it out. I mean, just
Yeah.
like I've never played Legacy, and so I fate sealed somebody, and I was like, oh I love it.
Yeah.
It feels good. I get it. Ooh.
On the plus side, I do like Mauler gaining counters from Eli.
Yeah, that is nice.
I should have sequenced that.
Ooh.
More counters, please.
Look at that Mauler is just over there, just yeah. He's like, yes.
You want to have the mono blue mirror match?
That's pretty. Hey, I kind of like that. That's pretty nice.
Quick, memory lapse. Or not memory lapse. What's the white one?
Oh, Lapse of Certainty.
There we go.
Why does that one cost 1 more? That's weird. Than actual memory lapse.
It's because it's not white or not blue.
Yeah,
So
but
it's more aggressively costed.
What's
Mana
that?
Tithe. Mana Tithe is the same as Force Spike.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yes, get that Conjurer's Closet down.
So at least 3 of us are playing Conjurer's Closet.
Yeah.
Good card.
I am not.
That is a EDH staple, that card.
So, yeah, I wish I sequenced this a little bit differently, but, what can you do?
That was
Uh-oh.
that was a really good
You
little.
pay 1 for that.
That was I love a good counter war like that. That was
Yeah.
exciting magic. Because it's always just like, you got it. Yeah, oh, they've got it.
Yep,
Wonderful.
they got it. Going to the Muddstah.
Sending
It's
it
fine.
to the stew arm, the soup man.
Does have the lifelink. Could make things challenging.
Oh, this is not good.
This is the guy getting like Sphinx of Bethune triggers.
I'm gonna go with Eli just because of the weirdness with 2 versus 2 and 2-headed giant kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Goodness. There's some
lands.
colored mana.
There's some colored mana.
There you go. You can break free from that strip mine just staring at you like, better not do it. I'm not a huge full art land person, but those bolus lands, oh, those look good.
Yeah, they're sweet.
I really like the bolus lands. I've been
Yeah.
using them in most of my decks.
I saw that.
That's a good pile, I think.
When they spoiled them, I was like, ooh, man, that looks great.
Seems like
Swing?
a gas pile.
Fact or fiction spells give me such anxiety because I'm always so stressed that I'm making the worst piles and enabling someone to win. So the fact that you're doing it repeatedly is I'm uncomfortable. I'm sweating.
For me, usually what I do if I'm deciding the piles, I'll give them the choice of lands or no lands.
Yeah.
And that usually works out because a lot of times like they're like trying to make land drops still, and when you cut them off from that later in the game, it will pile up where they just don't have as many lands as you do.
Yeah, that's true.
Or sometimes they need the land so bad that they ended up discarding both spells. I'm like, that's fine with me.
Let's do this.
Yeah, but that's why Fact or Fiction is such a great spell. It's very
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredibly powerful.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just very skill testing.
I'm going to clean that graveyard up for you, Eli.
Oh,
So kind of you.
oh, that is it.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, I
Whoa there.
guess. I'll go and pay that because of the weird rules.
Okay.
Two-headed giant is strange.
Yeah, it's like I like to. I'm trying to
Or
recreate.
2v2, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it kind of weird. I wish they had that option. That'd be great.
Yeah, I've got a couple collateral damage cards in my hand, so that's something I'm
Yeah.
trying to work around.
We're going to
That's-
force the
That's
crack.
unfortunate.
Good play. Good play.
Force the crack. Force the soup man to put his soup down.
Going to your face.
At least we get rid of the mauler. We don't have this looming like 2020 that's going to get thrown across the board as it hits. Like, get hit by this big old bull in the head.
Guess we'll take out Vraska. Not the best.
Okay.
No, she really is unseen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. I think. Who do you think I should swing in at? PJ.
Eh?
Who do you think I should swing in at?
Complicated question. Andrew has lifelink, which means his life's going to keep going up.
He could have Erebos. You don't know that.
Maybe Eli.
Yeah, let's. We'll do that. Eli, you got the spiders coming. Creepy crawlies.
Yeah. Arachnophobia.
Yeah, if you're scared of spiders, Ishkanah is probably not your main commander jam, I would assume.
I think it's a fair bet.
Ooh, we get Kobo tokens now.
Yep, for chump blocks.
No, I mean in paper.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited. I'm more excited about that than the foil Prosh.
I still can't believe they didn't reprint Worldly Tutor in the last Master set with like new art and give people a chance to get it in foil.
It was a bit of an oversight in my opinion, but I have so many choices now.
It's talking about art, like that. What is it? Is Arcane Denial? Oh my gosh, that art looks so great.
I love it.
Yep.
Ooh.
There's another one. Yeah, shields down for that one. I got nothing.
I've playing Soup Man and gaining control and then throwing that creature when you're done after they're attacking. Oh,
Yeah.
I should have left up a spider too.
Yeah, I didn't feel great about going completely shields down, so that's a thing.
Yeah, we both did that, but dang it, sorry.
I
Yeah.
just got it sometime.
But
Why did what? No!
We're playing green black, so like
Why is this game? Why is this doing this to me? Why is this doing this to me?
Oh, man.
Andrew. Oh,
I had
no.
mana. I don't understand. I didn't F6. I didn't. Oh my god. Every game.
This is why I like playing with like every stop.
Yeah, I just
I
turned
have
all of my
stops.
stops on too. You
I have
right?
stops on end step. I have stops on everything. I don't understand.
Do you have a hotkey set for auto yield?
No. I have no possible plays yield all, but I have 5 mana open and like a ton of stuff. So I really don't understand that one.
Ugh,
Huh.
I hate that.
Well, that changes my turn.
Understandably so.
I was like, yes, that thing is gone.
Yeah. That's on me. Sorry about that.
Well, I guess I have to do this.
I just now realized on a Clifftop Treat there's like a castle right there.
Do I want to pay the 1?
Got a detention sphere coming down.
Ooh.
See where that's going.
I'm wondering if it's because I press R to do stuff. That's my auto? That's my talk. I'm wondering if it's...
Yeah, because that's
Somehow-
cycled like it's cycled like through your turn, like you just said.
Yeah.
I have no more plays to make. Like it didn't even give you an option to even stop.
Yeah, it was weird.
No. You can have a card.
Yes.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Cards I don't get to play often. Heuristic Study.
Oh, he's great in 1v1, but when you get it in multiplayer, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That, I guess.
Oh,
It's the
no.
best.
Probably the better target, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be if
Yes.
I'd got my Conjurer's Closet down. That'd been pretty nasty blowout.
Yeah.
Till it gets disenchanted.
Yeah.
There's an Ephara.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you draw 2 cards, but I need to advance my board.
Casual 8 cards in hand.
And he hasn't even cast his commander.
Oh yeah, gotta get that down. Go for that Sphinx Rev.
I'm so glad they made
Take
that
the hit.
only when it's attacking.
Not today.
Ah, there
Gosh,
we go.
dang it.
Yeah, that like I need. In fact, I'm in the process of building it, so I'm kind of excited to see. I like the Sphinx sub theme, but yeah, just having that Sphinx Rev. Oh, I used to hate it when I was in Standard because that was when I was first getting into Magic, and like when you first get in, like you hate the color blue.
Yeah.
But now that I've gotten used to it, I'm like, it's the best card ever.
Andrew, I'm just going to play the game that you're playing.
Ooh,
It's fair. It's fair.
you got Soup Man. You got the Soup Man. It's gonna be hard not to think of him as.
Feel free to swing your own fling your
Yeah.
own Sphinx right there. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
you can rectify that mistake. Uh-oh.
I would pay for it if I had the mana.
A likely story.
Well,
I see how it is.
Oh, that yeah, that actually draws me into this, which is pretty cool.
Oh, get that E-wit. I mean, not the the lightning
Actually,
gears, I meant to say.
this may not work how I want it to. I have a bad feeling about this actually.
Uh-oh.
No, you're
Oh.
okay because it's not like protection. They won't fall off.
At that moment, we're like, uh-oh.
Wait a second. Hold on.
I did like they did some like holiday draft, like it was like a Halloween draft where they had like 2 packs from like spooky sets or something like Innistrad and this and that.
Mhm.
And I somehow built like this like almost like Bogle style deck with enchantments, and one of the old school creatures had protection from something, and I had a bunch of enchantments on it, and then I put one on there and it had protection from whatever, and they all fell off, and I was like, dang it.
Yep, I've done that.
There's no worse feeling than like something like that happening. You're just like, yep, you're right. Okay.
That's fine, I guess.
Boom. Eli down to 25. And more importantly, I'm going back up. Lifelink.
Bouncing back from the mana crypt triggers. All right. there we go.
Andrew hit me a few times too, so
To be fair, you did deserve it.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Just trying to keep my life total nice and high. He's got a witness.
Well, pay for that one.
And I love Therese Nelson, but that art is far too similar to the original.
Yeah, I mean, I'll run it because I like that glow effect, but yeah, it's just pretty much the same thing.
Mm.
I was choked when it wasn't full art.
Whoa. Almost didn't have a searchable land almost.
Yikes.
Gonna skin by on that one pretty quick.
Ooh, another closet.
Oh. I think I will draw.
Yeah, that was I cracked it. I was like, yeah, I've got enough lands. I was like, ooh, there's one target for that. All right. There we go. Exile command zone. Okay. And once again, I guess we'll just
just set your commander the right way.
Yes.
That's a big thing with cards like that.
Need an hour of devastation. Planar cleansing.
Yeah, that's man, there's no worse feeling. Like, I love Magic Online. I love that you can play whenever you want, whatever format that you want. But like little interactions where, like the other day I was trying to put Gonti underneath a Mimic Vat, and I didn't have the exile step like clicked. I was like,
Yep.
And it just like changes your entire like sequencing for that turn.
Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes it just messes up the entire game. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, I really needed that play to like.
And then it gets
happen.
in your kitchen too.
Yeah.
See, that was weird. Like I had it stopped and it went away when we did that. Okay.
Yeah, so like I've seen some of the guys talk about this, especially when 1v1 competitive commander came online, that it should prompt you as it's changing zones. Like you shouldn't have to do it beforehand.
It used to. I would only say command zone or no. That was it.
Yeah.
I wish they'd go back to that. That would be nice. But I guess I
Yeah.
could see where as the game wears on, having to do that a bunch of times would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
you
sure
don't-
it would save more than it hinders, though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, your commander, in most games, your commander doesn't come in and die that often. Like maybe once or twice a game, not like 5 and 10 times a game usually,
Yeah.
unless you're just unlucky and someone keeps shooting you down with point removal. But
Ooh. I got Conjurer's Closet for the sweet creepy crawly sensation, but I just remembered that get a little E-wit going too.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
See what kind of buffet we can get going out of this graveyard.
I actually had a really nasty one that I don't want you guys to know about yet. That is insane with Conjurer's Closet, but
Ooh.
it involves some collateral damage, so I didn't play it.
Hey, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. It's Team USA, man.
I am flashing it up on my screen though, so if someone wants to check out what I'm talking about.
That's one of my favorite things in recording for this. We're all doing crosstalk and stuff like that, but when like just highlighting a card on your screen to be like, yep, you and the viewers, like,
Yeah. I don't
And you're like, yes.
I don't know what the right play is right now.
And like when Muddstah was like, should I go for the wheel or not? And I've got like Parallel Lives, Conjurer's Closet.
Oh god.
I've got everything that like you look like. You go to EDH Rec and those are the top 5 cards for each con, and I've got it in my hand, and I'm like,
No.
I might need it.
Don't do it.
That's what you had to get down the next level Inception stuff on that.
Yeah, I lost some decent stuff into that wheel. Had the Mana Drain and the Unesh.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. When I first started playing Magic, I had to play against like 4 mana drain dot decks
Oh,
because the deck was still around.
welcome to Magic.
Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy
It's
your
all-
stay. Like you're excited, right? You want to keep playing. Like I play Mindcrank in Modern, and every once in a while I'll come across somebody. You can tell their decks like they're getting into Modern. I always feel kind of bad. Like I'm like, welcome to Modern, kid. Just got comboed out.
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay.
So in my very first match of my very first EDH tournament back in like 2011, I was playing my Shieldred deck, and I was facing this girl that had. It was basically like draft scraps, like a lot of uncommons and stuff. and I hit her with a mind twist, and I just
Oh.
felt awful about it.
Yeah, you can't really bounce back from that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like, sorry, I'm playing this deck.
yeah, you just get that cringe look on your face where you're like, ew, uh-oh, you got the reflector mage going.
Okay.
Let's see who the bounce is going to be.
I think we'll use the Rhystic Study.
Get that card draw. Oh, well, yeah, and every once in a while, and we play a lot of Modern in the tournament practice room, you can tell somebody just like sleeve their standard deck up just to see how it would perform. And I'm always just like, yeah, welcome. Hey, come on, let me show you, let me welcome you to Modern.
Yeah.
This
Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Inquisition.
Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, and then just
None of these things are good.
Does this combo loop?
Death Shadow, I win.
Yeah. It's like, yes, welcome to the world. You've heard the best things about Modern. Welcome. All right.
You're blinking one of the tokens?
There's no other good target.
Well, Ishkanah would be denying him presumably one more.
Yeah, you can just recast it though.
From the command zone?
That the art on Reflector Mage, that who's that guy look like? It's like that spicy, like there's some like meme guy going around that looks just like that Reflector Mage guy. Can't remember his name.
Mean guy?
Yeah, it's.
Oh God.
I've seen him like it's like I don't know who he is. I can't remember. I'm just being as vague as possible, and I'm sure people are just like,
seriously.
Yeah,
it's like that guy. He's in.
It's that guy.
TV.
He's a human. It was basically like a GIF somebody posted, and he looks just like that guy off the GIF. It's like a spicy guy or something like that. I don't
maybe.
know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna abandon ship on this conversation. Jump off.
Pretty awful.
Just let it keep going out to sea as I just jump off. All right, that's good. Where's that burning ship going?
I'll see myself out.
Yeah, just bail. Have y'all ever seen that video of that golf cart at Texas Stadium? The runaway golf cart?
There you go, Andrew.
Take it, PJ.
Runaway golf cart.
So what about the runaway golf cart?
Oh yeah, it's so it's at a football game or something like that, and there's a bunch of people on the field, like they're doing like a track meet or something, and this golf cart, somehow the accelerator gets stuck, and so it just starts driving through all these people, and somehow it hits this one guy, and he flies up into like the passenger seat, and so like he's like laying on top of it, and he's trying to drive the cart as he's like laying on top of it, and then finally he does like a stop, drop, and roll and just rolls off of the golf cart. It's just like, that was me on that conversation. I was like, I'm just gonna roll off.
I'm out later.
Parachute.
Yep. Peace out. Oh, it's good. I didn't know whose turn it was, and the ghostly prison got down. I was like, oh no. And then I was like, okay, yeah, that's doesn't matter to me.
Prison action. Oh, filter lands. Filter lands are the worst.
It's gonna be the death of you. That always you get going on a line of commentary. Next thing you know, you're just like, okay, ooh, that's a thing.
Brought an angel to the party.
That doesn't look like a Sphinx to me.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a sub theme. It's not Sphinx tribal.
I love Andrew's trying to go to the Olympic judges. No, you can't do a triple axel. That didn't work.
I under-rotated.
Yeah, it was like, no, that wasn't. He didn't stick that landing.
I saw an article. I didn't read the whole thing, but apparently the most recent Olympics was the lowest viewed Olympics in like modern history.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I
don't know why, but actually, so Veronica and I were talking about it, and like, basically, you had to have like either cable or internet service for it, which is probably why.
Yeah,
like you couldn't just like stream it for free anywhere.
Man, I just like, speaking of streaming, like I've had DirecTV for a while now at my house, and I finally got rid of it, and I got like YouTube TV.
Yep,
it is so much nicer. I love it. Like.
Yeah,
it's just easier to navigate, and like it got me thinking about the Olympics. Like, like you're at work, there's different time zones. Like, why can't they make like an Olympic app where you come home and like, all right, I want to watch whatever, like Netflix. You have different categories. Why can't you just have different Ooh, that's pretty gnarly.
That's spicy.
That's good.
Ooh, hey now.
Okay. But it's just like, man, why? Like if they did the Olympus like that, to where you could come home and pull up the app and browse whatever you wanted to watch and pull up the video feed that way, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, more on demand kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really, if you think about it, like cable TV, it's on the way out, and it's probably going to have the
Yeah, that's why I didn't mage the spider at first.
Yeah, not command zone. There we go.
Just wanted to wait to see what.
But see, and then there's sometimes where Magic Online helps you out, like they automatically had it go back to the hand.
Yep.
So like that, so you don't have to click on that, but.
Yeah, but you never know sometimes. You're like,
it's always a 50-50 where it's like, is this going to be bad?
Exile is the worst. That like, because some of them work right and some of them don't. Oh, I didn't get the +1/+1 counter.
So PG,
We didn't gain life.
How does it feel to have cards in hand?
Feels great. This is like
the opposite of Boros.
I don't even know what to play. I have an abundance of witches in my hand. I don't even know. I need more mana to cast it all.
You traded double strike and double attacks for quadruple the cards.
Yeah, quadruple the cards and just all the tools, all the answers.
That's kind of funny though. I almost played a deck like very similar to that.
Yeah. I mean, yours doesn't look that dissimilar. I've seen a few cards overlapping, so.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of overlapping cards.
You can only do so much with blue and white, though.
Yeah, I didn't go like hardcore prison, which I saw a lot of people doing with this deck.
Yeah.
All right. Got to keep up the spider onslaught. They have to avenge their mother. They're mad. This reflector
she is a widow after all. They don't have a father.
Yeah, exactly. And this poor reflector mage, he's like, "Hey, you single mother? No, I'm gonna make it hard for you."
Goodness.
I love all the spiders for mothers. They run across and steal the reflector mage. Just steps on one of them.
Real threatening. Eli, I need you to board wipe.
Yeah, I have like 5 in here.
Well, I might draw one. Who knows? We'll see.
The initial draft of this deck last night had legitimately 6 or 7 board wipes in it. I'm maybe that's too many.
Yeah, I cut some in the end.
It's like I can board wipe, and then I can board wipe again, and then I can board wipe onto an empty board.
Yeah, I was trying to build like blue-white board wipe control with like a lot of like artifact ramp, and then cast a Wrath, and then drop a March to the Machines.
March of the Machines. Yeah, March of the Machines into like Vandal Blast, that sort of thing.
Well, no, just March of the Machines to turn all my artifacts into creatures and then beat face with them after wrathing.
Seems good.
I love playing that card way back when I started. Titania Song. I still play it in old school. The original March of the Machines.
PJ's. I mean, yeah. No, Andrew's got the Kobold Factory going over there.
Kobold Army.
Yep. Represent. But yeah, I've as far as Azor goes, there's some. I'm really excited to start rolling with him. I ended up going with more of like a just straight kind of blue-white control. Like I had Temet. Temet's always fun, and it was fun to kind of have that. It gave blue-white control like an alternative win condition. Yeah. And but when they got banned with a lot of the 1-versus-1 bannings, it just did not translate. Yeah. I've tried to play it since, and it just because really the win condition was go and beat stick with tokens, but really the main win condition was like Mystical Tutor on and treat the angels. That was the main win for the deck. And then after that, it was just not that bad, not that good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun to pilot still, but it just really not having that. It's just crazy how not having that mystical tutor and then treat the angels just really makes a
big thing. Yeah,
makes a world of difference for that.
I am super upset about that fling right now. My goodness, this would not be nearly as bad.
Yeah, if I didn't have all fly, yeah, it's basically like blue-white flyers.
Yeah.
We'll do that before get that triple blue over there.
Oh man, repeatable tutors is not good.
No, not the best.
I mean, really, it's not that bad.
Because you're doing it. Of course, it's not that
It's
bad.
not that bad if you think about
awful.
For me.
it. All right, let's go. I mean, it just kind of depends on. Yes, it's terrible, but it feels great. I love it.
It's super bad.
Some good magic.
Where are my wipes?
They're hiding way down at the bottom.
Apparently.
Oh, what was it? Man, I'm trying to remember. I was playing some game where I needed to draw into something, and I can't remember if it was. I don't know. I started the story and I didn't want to finish it, but long story short, yeah, it was like the one card that I needed. I'm normally never one of those players that what's the top card of your library after you lose, and it was like the next card, and I'm just like, oh.
It makes you super salty, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does. That's why I've developed a good habit of not doing that. And I was like, well, let's just see, man. It was one of those games where you just kind of like top deck go, or like draw go, and then just kept making land drops. And then I was like, oh, yep, there we go. It was the next card that I needed. Okay, good to know. Oh, but so cool thing that I did this past weekend, actually yesterday, was at my local game store. They had a charity draft, and the way it worked is that they had everybody from the local game store donate rares to the draft, and we're all going to draft from that. And the local game store owner, he donated a bunch of cards too. Sorry about that, I had to cough. But he donated a lot of cards too, and it was like $30 a head. And there's 72 people, so they ended up raising, upwards of $2,000 to $3,000 simply people coming to the store to play that. And it was a really cool experience. It's just because, I don't know if any of y'all have ever done like a chaos draft, but it was kind of basically it was like a chaos draft, except it was donated rares. And
that's cool.
Yeah, it was just
sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was trying to explain it to my wife, she knows the different formats of Magic, but I was trying to explain to her why this was different. That when you go to a standard tournament, you can prepare for a standard tournament, but going to this, you can't. You have no idea what the card pool is other than it being a rare or mythic rare.
So, Andrew, what do you think I should bounce off here?
I don't know. It's hard. It's probably going to be one of PJ's things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But outside of that, I'm really at a loss. I'd say probably the Angel.
Yeah, because it's
going to get bigger
with your commander.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because they're going to get 2 counters otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I too am running the momentary blink tech.
Oh, nice. Blink that angel. I like Archangle. Not Angle. My God, that is
Archangle.
That
Archangle Brion.
So what's that land? It's the black white land from Innistrad.
Vault of Archangle.
Yes, yep. It is a constant struggle not to call it Archangle. But anyway, Archangel.
The vault with the Archangle, because it's
very
oddly built.
It is the struggle's real with that. But she's such a powerful card, but I like the art on it, but those black clouds look kind of. Ooh.
Kind of war.
Okay.
Yep, didn't count on that.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
At least you still end up with the 2/2 Swanbird token.
Yep. Blue skies. Yet some more.
And then that
Yeah,
return
the
to
flyer
dust.
for a flyer.
And
Seems
the
fair.
angel turned into a bird.
Hey, do you guys want to take a break right here?
Sure. We'll Eli pause at his turn. At the end of his turn, then we'll do that.
Okay. There's a smoke detector going off.
Ooh.
The battery is
Oh,
low.
goodness.
Luckily, I don't hear it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Eerie interlude. Oh, look at that. Looks good.
More bounces.
I love how much
Yep.
work Reflector Mages is putting in right now.
Yeah.
Huge value right now.
Thanks.
And that
You
evil
got me
grin,
on that one.
that grin on his face where he's like, yeah, I'm wrecking your
Yeah.
stuff. And you know it.
Not really. He's got 10 cards in hand.
It's
Are we
like
going to stop now?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
good. It's already done now.
I really enjoy the old school white mana fixing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. It is sweet.
I don't really see that anymore, but it's always fun. Whose turn is it? Oh, okay.
It's
there we
PJ's.
go.
PJ.
Take the 3. Take the 3. Take
And
it.
we were playing at that charity event yesterday, and they paused
Dang
like
it.
5 minutes into like the last round to like announce like raffles and prizes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, it is so disorienting to like be 5 minutes into a game and then just like pause and then
Yeah.
try and just turn around and like get back into it. I was like,
Get back into the
I was like,
headset.
I don't even know what is it my turn? Like I had to write down my like what step I was at.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much that can happen. Oh, they gave away so people donated stuff. They also gave away the San Diego Comic-Con, the like actual poster where it's like Nicol
Nice.
Bolas. Yeah, that was really cool. Somebody got that one. They gave away some deck boxes too. And somebody actually donated a not a full play set, but one of each of the Cons lands, so the fetch lands. So that was pretty cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything else cool. But yeah, there's some foil Tarmogoyfs that were put in there by the store owner, and it's just a cool format. I always enjoy like chaos style formats like that. I wish Magic Online would do more of that. I think that would be really a unique experience to go for. Detain.
Well, that's fun.
Martial law.
I'm tired of playing red white. I'm gonna go full blue white. Just
Yeah.
you're getting thrown in jail, buddy.
8.
At least it's not Brago bouncing what's her name that detains everything. Lavinia.
Lavinia the 10th, I think it is.
Yeah,
The pro red detain everything that costs 4 or less. That just shuts things down.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
if
one
you
of those
could-
cards I took out.
Yeah, it just. I like playing against Brago. I don't, if you can keep Brago in check, it's fun. But like once that happens, you're just kind of like, hey, good game, man. You got it. Locked me out. You win. Got the handcuffs. I'm in jail now.
Take the 1, PJ. You're 1 step closer to death.
That was so kind of creepy from the shadows. like just dipped out from behind that. Take the one.
Jolt, who do you think's got the better creatures?
As far as,
Obviously, my sweet kobold of Karakeep. Look at him. Look at that little dagger they got.
Man, I'm gonna have
he
to
means
go
business.
I'm gonna have to go with Eli. I bet there's a good. There's got to be a finisher in there or something. Because like in my experience, playing the soup man, the man who does all the soup, you don't really run.
Brian Stewart.
Brian, the soup man. If you're running soup man, you don't tend to run a lot of. You run a lot of high powered downside creatures.
True.
So, hate for you to get a woolly razorback. 4 mana 7/7. That's your best option. It is funny when you're playing around bribery, or like you have a certain deck that if somebody casts bribery, you're like, yeah, go for it. Good luck. Find some Ooh.
Good call, Jolt. Good call. Getting this reliquary tower back.
Well, shoot.
Told you there was gonna be a price.
When he said who's got the better creatures, I thought you meant on the battlefield for a second. I was like, that is some high level trash talk there.
Oh.
Yikes.
No.
Things got real personal.
I gotta work on my trash talk game. Oh, I could have moved the boots over.
Sun Titan. I love that
Almost everything else in his deck was like low to the ground, bouncy kind of stuff. I'm like, ew, this is all trash. And then, ooh, Sun Titan. Yeah, I'll take that.
Go Sun Titan.
Whoa.
Like a white mane lion in there.
But there's no better feeling than if you've got a deck set up like that, you're like, yeah, sure, go for it. And the next thing you know, they just roll out some little like rinky dinky creature. You're like, yep, I'll take it.
I just love when they Bravery and then you just like flick it or something. You're like, thanks for tutoring for me.
Homeward Path.
Man, when like it's happened more times than I'd like to admit. But actually, let me do my turn logs. I'll tell you what's going on. Oh, I forgot to put that on top. Okay, wonderful.
Bribery. Pay 5 mana. Find target Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, Pirate Vraska.
Yeah. She's my favorite planeswalker. Got to get that going.
Feel free to destroy control magic. That would be super.
Pay for that Ristic study. Is there any? Yeah, we'll go ahead and Arg, mateys. Let's get the pirates going.
Spiders and spirits. Spirits.
Spida.
Spizider.
Spitter hands.
And I can't. I've tapped out. I can't pay for this one.
Oh, how convenient.
Likely story. It just keeps happening. Oh no, all the mana.
Oh, I'm tapped out.
Well, to be honest,
poor baby.
if Eli hadn't bounced Ishkanah back to the hand, then we wouldn't be in this. So thank you, Eli. Let's keep it up.
I need an hour of devastation. I'm sure PJ's got about 8 counter spells.
Is that right?
What? Counterspell and 10 cards? No.
Exactly.
Is that lethal either way?
I think so. They're just trying to get their mom back. That's it. They want their mom back. Uh-oh. Team Canada with the doping.
Fault line?
We'll see.
We have free healthcare, so we get free doping too.
Oh. Very nice. Live to see another day.
Think this is going to buy you a turn, Eli?
Sweet.
And then I think I still whiff on the... No, excuse me. I can get the Ishkanah. Never mind.
Got to keep my teammate in the game.
That's a pretty clutch play right there. I like it.
I don't know. Like, would I have lost? Like, assuming we use our made-up rules, would I lose if Eli dies?
I think it would knock everybody out.
Okay. I don't know how I'd win without Eli, mind you, but
Yeah, probably.
If we were playing actual two-headed giant, you would have a shared life total.
yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah. Things that Magic Online used to support.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard that they got rid of that. So just like, yep, it's gone.
Yep, bye.
I think like why?
Because when they made Oath of Gatewatch, they made all those cards that are specifically for two-headed command, and they're like, we don't feel like coding them, so.
Yep. It was kind of like the Monarch token. Like they weren't gonna have Monarch on Magic Online. I remember being like, come on.
It's that can't be that hard of a mechanic to develop. Like.
Yeah, I remember being like, this is kind of lazy. This is like a company that would, the humanity. Split second too.
What's that targeting?
Targeting
Vraska.
At least that's not. At least I didn't have it ticked up to -10. Oh my goodness, that would have been nasty.
Joel, do you want me to stop that?
It's got split second.
It's got split second, man.
Let it happen.
It does have split second.
Yeah. I mean, you can tap some mana if you want to, but that's about all we're going to be able to do.
Yep, split second. Owned.
But yeah, that is, yeah. Andrew just came in and just hand to the face, just stiff arm, bam.
Man, if that was it, 10.
A unit, I would highly. Okay, now Andrew, if you're playing black, oh man, I was going to tell you how to play the game.
No.
Should have gone for the +2 because you're in red white. You normally don't get a black pirate token, and it was a really unique experience. If somebody's playing EDH Lounge bingo, they could cross that off. That might be the winning square that they need.
So I can't even put my own boots onto Brian's stew arm because the lightning greaves are already on him.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Stew arm.
It's his name, Brian's stew arm.
This deck really is a brew.
Brian cheddar broccoli soup. That's
What?
that's his nickname, man.
We're just gonna lay this out here.
Ooh.
We're gonna lay it out here and hope for the best.
Ooh. Okay. I like the Vraska, the pirate seeker, is just like, yeah, he's gonna pay me more, so I'm gonna go over here for a little bit.
Exactly. She knows what's up. Yeah, the turn was supposed to go very differently, but then I realized I couldn't untap Brian, so it was kind of pointless.
We got Vraska back, and that's gonna be hard to get to that. Thanks.
You did get your commander back, though. I mean, that's
Yeah,
but this is several turns since I should have been having him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I think had I been able to fling the Sphinx like I should have, Eli would have been in a little, probably closer to 11 than 1.
Yeah, he'd have some more life for sure.
Yeah, I'd be at 11. Oh, does this even save me? 1, 2, 3, still dead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey PJ, do you have a favorite planeswalker?
A Johnny Vengeant.
A Johnny? Okay.
Johnny's cool. I like Venser.
You like
Venser is
Venser?
probably the first one. The first one I technically opened was Nisa, the elf-centric one.
Uh-huh.
And it blew my mind. But then I saw Venser and I'm like, wait a minute, I can get enter battlefield effects every turn. And yeah, I was sold.
Vraska she's always been my favorite planeswalker. She was like the first card that she was like $5 in standard. And that was when I got into Magic, and I had a budget of like $1 for like penny cards of Magic Online. And I remember thinking like, hey, treat yourself, man. You've been playing Magic for 2 months now. You deserve this. So I bought a $5 card. I remember being like, I was a little nervous to do it, and it's funny to think about it now with how much you could spend on Magic. But at the time, it was like a treat yourself moment. So she's always been my favorite since then. And getting those assassin tokens to win the game,
super cool.
Yeah, those are cool.
It's fun getting that going. And then
I was playing Standard when Johnny Vengeant came out, and I was playing the red-white Revel Art deck, and it was just amazing in that deck.
Oh,
Nice.
I can see that. Johnny Vengeant, that's the red-white one? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's red-white one. It shoots lightning helixes and taps things down. The ultimate.
And the ultimate's like Armageddon.
Yeah. No, destroy all lands target opponent controls.
No, single target Armageddon.
It's
Single
like
target Armageddon, yeah.
It's like one meteor coming out of space, like right there. Go hit United States or something.
You never really got to ultimate it that much because you probably had to use the lightning helix ability.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the course of the game, but even just being able to tap in lightning helix is really powerful.
Well, tap down effects on planeswalkers are just they're really good. I mean, I could how many times a Johnny's just tapped down my one blank source, like that one source that I need.
That's a goodie.
Ew.
Still not going to save me. Even
No.
if PJ doesn't have a counterspell, but I assume he does.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Does he? Oh, he's got literally counterspell.
Yep.
I've been sitting on that thing for a while.
Got the neon, the 90s neon version. I love it.
Yeah, basically, like, the gratuitous violence was interesting. I could have stopped the Vraska play, but I'm like, no, I literally just need to stop the one that, like, prevents us from winning the game. So.
Yeah.
I did, that was really great when they're like, man, do you want me to counter that? And Andrew's just, split second.
Split second.
Go ahead. Split second.
Try it. You're going to be disappointed.
Ooh, I get the
Take
martial
three.
law something.
Take three.
Come on,
What do we-
PJ. Ah, PJ. Let's see.
All right, come on, USA. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
We may lose this game, but the moral victory, like the real true victory, is ours.
I love you, Kobold. Slow down there, sir. Jaywalking.
It's because you can't even target Brion. You can't even target Brion because of your own boots. Those are some sassy boots.
Sassy boots. I like it.
Whoa.
Oh,
So every smoke detector in my house is going off.
Because your draw is fire.
is your house burning down?
Let's go find out. I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna pause.
I mean, there's a little fire downstairs, but we're gonna play through it.
I admire your dedication.
No, everything's fine. She reset all the smoke detectors and it just like set them off for a second.
Okay. Well, good. I'm
Yeah.
glad your house is not on fire.
Yeah,
That's ideal. That's. I don't ask for much, but my house not being on fire is one of those things.
Yeah.
I love PJ just like, hey, the house is on fire, but dude, I think Team USA's got this. Let's go.
Yeah. We got to finish this game, man.
Because
the
it's
clock
playing so
going.
hot.
Hot
All
draw.
right, let's get in with that, and we'll grab this thing.
Oh, dying to my own creatures.
That's some salt in the wound there.
That is the power of blue and white.
Yep.
Oh, I remember what I was saying earlier. You're talking about like bribery, and then you have a bounce effect to bring it back. I cannot tell you how many times I've recorded a game and I go for bribery and I'm just lost in commentary and I just forget that they have like that land.
Homeward Path. Yeah.
Yes, I
Oh,
forget
yeah.
that they have Homeward Path out there, and then I'm
I
just
will
like,
attempt to avenge you, Eli, and probably die horribly as a result.
but yeah, there's so many times where I
GGs.
bribery and then they just like activate Homeward Path and they put like a question mark in the chat and I'm like, dang it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot.
That's the worst. When you get that question mark in the chat, like, you okay? You made a really bad
they
magic
know.
move.
They know.
Oh, what my opponent did something the other day where I was just like, oh, hang in there, man.
Man, that is a fashionably late soul ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
It seems to happen. It's either really early or late game, and then it just kind of doesn't matter. Oh my goodness.
Almaret's Archive.
Ooh, it's Sphinx Tribal.
Did you not cast Azor?
No, I have not cast Azor this game.
Why didn't you?
Well, I took
You had
him
the
off
mana?
it for a while.
Yeah, I had the mana. It just like I had other big plays to make, and it probably would have came down if my stuff didn't get bounced on that one turn. But
Oh, you could do. You could have done it now, though.
The
I
suit
have
man.
another wacky play that I've been trying to set up for a couple turns. So
Rakdos assault suit.
not that wacky, but man,
I
I
lived the
can't believe we got
dream.
that
It
combo
was-
to work. I
was
spent
good.
I don't know 5 or 6 hours playing games trying to make it work, and just nothing.
Yeah.
You got a whole motley crew swinging in over there at Team Canada. You got a pirate, some
My
spiders.
kobold's going to do double damage. You better watch out.
Okay. Anything else?
It'd been nice if that Vraska was at 10 when Andrew stole it and then just dropped down to Mog Fanatic for the win out of nowhere.
Oh, that would
been
have
great. That'd been great. Didn't happen, but it would have been great.
Ba-bing.
That'd have been brutal.
You know, just like, what happened?
I'm going to pay for that Ristic study.
Da-da-da-da.
I wish martial law was any non-land permanent as opposed to target
Just creature.
Yeah. For 4 mana, it's a little bit too narrow.
It's 4 mana and it's only on your upkeep. It's not as though it's like on at the beginning of each opponent's like combat step kind of thing.
Yeah,
So it's-
exactly. Yeah. As
It
far
could
as
be
that type of
better.
effect goes, there are definitely better ones.
Yeah. What are you returning?
Not
play
a
with-
removal spell in case things get a little out of hand.
Hmm.
Just
Not
play
at all.
Parallax Have. You should make a card that's like the opposite of Parallax Haste. Like you get a double end step.
Ooh, got
That's a
End
card.
step triggers.
Got Sunforger.
PJ. Next time we play, you're getting it first.
Ooh.
Getting it.
I like that we've gotten to the point now to where we're like, okay, like the first couple lounges, it was just kind of like, oh, God, what are we gonna do? I don't want to make any enemies, and it's just Andrew's at his house, just he gets his journal out, and like, yes, he's getting it.
Today, dear journal, PJ was mean.
Yeah, no, I was talking to my girlfriend last night, and I'm like, this isn't a deck that I should play amongst friends.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all good.
But you'll rue the day.
Rue the day has been called.
Rue the day.
It looks like
Go on, start ruining.
Trying to think, do I have enough mana to bury ruin?
He looks like a Street Fighter.
Back?
That counterspell
I
guy.
don't think so. Like Dazlim or whatever his name is?
I don't know what's going on, but his hands are huge.
Yeah. He just looks like he'd be a character on Street Fighter. Maybe not any certain one, but just like something.
Just a generic.
Yeah, just generic 90s arcade fighter character. I got a Retro Pi like emulator, and I've been downloading a bunch of old arcade games or playing them. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you just don't realize how many old versions of Street Fighter there were.
There's tons, like Turbo, Turbo 2, all like things like that.
It's fun, man. I love it. Like, it's weird being able, as an adult, like when I was a little kid, you know, I've got, you know, a finite amount of quarters to spend on games. It is really cool to be able to play these games now where I'm just like, because you hit the select button on the emulator and it counts as a quarter. So I'm just going to play the whole game.
I picked up the SNES Classic because there's a bunch that I'd never really had as a kid. Like I had Super Mario World, that was a classic, and like Mario Kart, but like I never played Earthbound or Super Punch Out or any of those kind of games.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. I think I'm dead though. I really needed the Sun Forger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunforger keeps you
I don't know what I would
alive.
have gotten though, actually. I'm trying to think of it. I had a couple things, but nothing.
If you have the same Sunforger package I do, you'd be fine for 5 or 10 turns.
I do not. I can guarantee that right now. It was the second thought, really. So we'll see. Because I mean, at this point, Jolt can just kill me almost with his Ishkanah.
So this is the play that I've been trying to set up for a while, and then things got in the way. But
people started doing stuff to me. Why'd you guys not let me win?
I'd like to apologize to the viewers out there. Andrew just mentioned the Ishkanah activation. I forgot about it.
You haven't really had a turn
that for a while.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
got a couple of ear holes.
I forgot about the activation. I just got into commentary mode and I forgot about it. Dang it! So if there's
you can flash back right of replication to get another turn.
It won't let you. It's not a legal target.
Oh, because it's
because
they all come, I guess, at the same time and everything. So, but you can still bribery again. There's a lot of good things in my library.
As he grabs all the downside creatures, it's like Eater of Days. Skip your
I don't
next
have
two
Eater of
turns.
Days in here.
Oh no, it's instant card only, so it doesn't hit sorceries.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's even worse then.
Dude, you can make a really awesome blue stack. You can be like negate, mana drain, negate, Mr. Cut. Like you can just create your own mono blue stack. Yeah, I've completely forgot. Yeah, so to all the people who've probably already commented now, yes, I forgot about the activation.
Vicious comments.
Why didn't Jolt activate Ishkanah? I forgot.
You were tapped out a lot though.
Yeah, I was tapped. I don't think there. I just as soon as you said that, I was just like, oh yeah. I've been so focused just on getting spiders that I forgot about that.
Too many Spittermans.
Yeah. I always hate that when somebody's like, why didn't you do this? And I'm like, I'd like to give them like a legit reason other than like I forgot, but I'm just kind of like, man,
sometimes you just forget.
I just admit it. I mean, like someone pointed out a really sweet play with one of my Tristani things where I could have like ghost quartered my own land the same turn I cast Sun Titan to get a force because I was off green, and I was like, that was amazing. Like, please, like you need to come and watch me in the store play and then tell me what to do.
Yeah, because I'll get some lines of play, and that's what I really like about having that happen is that. It makes you better. Like when people have, like you have so many eyes looking at your gameplay, it really helps you become a better Magic player because you think about different stuff.
Yeah, no, as long as a person's like polite and not like rude about it, like 100%, please comment on what I could be doing better, because I mean that's one of the best ways to learn.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! Meant to cast that one.
Good. Game loss.
Check with the judge. Game loss. It's
Game
over.
loss.
It's a game.
I want a copy of Torrential Gearhulk just when it's not super expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're still worth a pretty penny now, I think.
Yeah, they're about 15. They kind of fluctuate between like 13 and 16.
You wouldn't
Well,
think
it's still in standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still in standard.
like a
It
6
dropped-
mana
Dropped
flash.
in half.
Say it again.
They dropped like half price online. They used to be like 30.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Yeah, no, it's the one I don't have in Masterpiece yet.
Yeah, those Masterpiece Gearhulks. Oh man, Wizards knocked it out of the park when they did those inventions like that.
Yeah, the inventions are fantastic. I think they're a lot nicer than, unfortunately, the Amonkhet ones.
I mean, they're good. Like it's like on a different axis, they're good.
I don't like the text. It's really, that's all. The only thing they could have, if they didn't have the weird hieroglyphic texts for the
Yeah.
names, I think I would have been completely fine with it. It's just that it's so illegible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like and like the bordering was so bad. Like I understood what they were
Very
going
thick.
for, but like it falls under the category of it's not terrible, but it's not great. Like it could have been done better. Like it's
You're
not.
just showing off now, PJ.
I had to use all my new gear hulks.
They don't have haste though.
They do not have haste.
I could see a red white mage just getting an opportunity to get a bunch of gear hulks. Like, yeah, I got to do it.
Yeah. Not something I get to do too often. Right, a replication. And we'll cast our commander.
Oh, there he is.
Just to make it official.
Ah,
Before Andrew claims the ineligible game never got commander down.
Exactly. No commander out. Game
Makes
lost.
an appeal to the commander committee.
Well, this is one of the few times that Eli casts his commander. So I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if Eli's doing it, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm not playing red on the EDH Lounge.
There you go.
Did I not attack? Oh, but...
You did not. Game loss.
It was
Although
only
I
the
think I think I just died a Ishkanah triggers. at this
Yeah,
point?
only the bird was an eligible attacker. So
it was only the Gulta one, right? I didn't really cast my commander that much, but
Yeah, I don't think you cast him at all. I think
No,
it
no,
was
I
at the
cast him
last,
back.
like,
Yeah, it's like
at the very last turn, though.
there was a lot of balance.
No, it was a couple turns.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he went back to the command zone and then I cast him again.
yeah, for like nothing because he costs green, basically.
Yeah.
Am I dead to spitters? Spittermans?
I think so.
Spittermans and Purits?
Spizzider.
It's going to be 5, 14, 16.
I should point out, did you guys watch much of the Olympics?
I tried to watch as much as
Nope.
possible.
Yeah, we watched
be
quite
why-
a bit.
could be why
Canada
I'm so bad at this.
demolished the U.S. in medal count.
Not in hockey, though. We lost.
Not in hockey.
Which is,
It's weird.
well, it's pretty much, we might as well not have won any medals at that point then.
Yeah.
I have
You won
second
one medal,
harvest, but I can't go for extra. I can't cast second harvest. Anyway, sorry.
Why
I was
not?
trying to like save an attack step and just make a bunch of
Oh,
tokens.
because of Azor coming in. Opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells.
Okay,
Yep.
there we go. That makes sense. I was like, what is going on?
Yep.
There we go.
Oh.
Got it.
GG's.
Team USA, good game to Canada. Certainly appreciate it. Don't investigate
Well,
us
you
for
know.
doping. But all right. Any wrap ups, Andrew? You gonna talk about?
No, I don't want to talk about how MTGO seems to like to make me misplays, or I like to make misplays in MTGO. I'm good, thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Eli.
Nothing off the top of my head, no.
I got
Just,
you.
did not draw any of my. I think I have about 5 rafts in this deck, but they were all quite shy this game.
I'm not gonna lie. I was worried the entire time that
Yeah.
you were gonna wrath the board. I was like, man, the whole thing's gonna come crumbling down. This whole house of spiders, half of spider.
Oh,
web.
I had you covered.
I like that. It was fun doing it like this. And then anything from you?
Me?
Commander. Yeah.
Well, I've got 48 cards left in my library, so we saw 52 cards in my deck. I think we have a pretty good feel for what's going on. Just
Mhm.
all the blue-white stuff that I never get to play.
Very nice. Yeah, my opening hand was Parallel Lives, Conjurer's Closet, and then just like basically instant delirium in the graveyard. I was like, oh my gosh, this This is great. Keep on this one. That's when that wheel was coming down. I was like, yeah, don't worry about the wheel. But okay, I think that will wrap it up. I hope everybody enjoyed Team USA versus Team Canada. We have a really fun lounge next week. We're not going to announce, not next week, but in the upcoming weeks or month that we're going to, not months, that next upcoming weeks, I should say, that we're really excited about. So be on the lookout for that. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.